Hello, it's Brent Leverage back again with another macro video. In this video, I want to show you an Excel macro that is the combination of 3 other macros that can automate an entire process. Let's see it in action. Alright, let me navigate to Excel to show you this new macro and to give you some context around this one. This macro is the combination of 3 separate macros that I've already done videos on. The first thing that this macro is going to do is identify a column and then find each unique value within that column. For each value found, a separate worksheet will be created. You can see all the values identified here using the filter. Once all of those worksheets are created, a separate workbook will be created for those worksheets and then saved out to the exact folder path of this active workbook. The final thing that's going to happen is an email is going to be created for each of those workbooks, and those workbooks will be pulled in as email attachments. You can identify the recipients of those emails based on the worksheet name. So let me show you this by navigating to this custom button that I have, and I can simply click this button to run all of these macros. Now, one thing that will pop up is if you select a blank column, it wants you to identify the appropriate column to filter and create those separate worksheets. You can see A equals the column 1, but we want to select column D, so I'm just going to enter in 4. Once the first macro is run, you'll get a nice message box saying that those worksheets have been created. You can simply then continue on to get your workbooks created from those worksheets. This one might take a moment, but once this macro is done running, you'll then see that in the folder path, all of those worksheets have been created into separate workbooks. And then the final macro to run will create emails with those workbooks pulled in as email attachments. And I can show you them here. There you go, this macro is done running. You can see here I have a separate worksheet for each of those filter values identified. You can see in the folder path there is a separate workbook created for each of these worksheets. And then in Outlook I have a separate email per workbook identified, and those workbooks have been pulled in as email attachments. You can even identify the appropriate email recipients based on the worksheet name and pull them in as well. You can even automatically send these emails. This macro is a great example how powerful VBA can be when you don't just automate tasks, you automate steps of an entire process, saving you time so you can spend more time finding ways to bring your customers more value. I absolutely want to know what you think of this macro. I highly recommend watching the Macro Monday video on this one. Thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome. Thank you so much for taking time to view this video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to start using the macros seen in the video, I have a link in the description. If you could do me another big favor, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay updated on any new videos that I'm posting. Like us, follow us on all of our other social media channels, and as always, stay awesome.